For the next section, let me get my slides up. Here's the title of what Pritesh and I were talking about today. We're going to show you how to get rich at real. Thank you. Got like 4 people that are wanting. Y'all want to stay poor? The interesting part is there's a way, there's a path. And in the next 19 minutes, we're going to show you how to change your life forever. And that's a bold statement, but we're super excited about the simple things that we can do that can create massive results. But first, you remember this. Level 1, Level 1, we talk about the past. Level 2, we talk about people. Level 3, we talk about ideas. Level 4, we talk about execution. And level 5, we talk about money. So I need your commitment right now for the next 18 minutes where you are comfortable feeling level 5. So we're gonna do this on a count of 3. Just give me a yes on a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Awesome, awesome. So here's the crazy part. Planning. Here's what happens. You know you don't have a plan and you just work really hard. That happens, by the way. Would it be fair to say at some point in our lives we have done this? We just work really hard. Or you have a business plan. How many of you have a business plan? It's a good thing. Okay, most of us. Or you can have what we're calling a wealth plan. But I'll tell you the key parts of this. A good business plan tells you what you should do. It's a really important document. It tells you what you should do. But there's some problems with a good business plan. And let me see if any of these problems resonate with you. Number 1, it just says, hey, I did 10 deals last year. Can I do 10% better? Or can I do 20% better? The second problem is, it's very market dependent. Oh, this has been a tough market, so I'm just gonna see if I can survive. We know the next 6 months are gonna be tough. Third, business plans, you know what they do? They tell you to do more. Have you ever found a business plan that has told you to do less? Never. Number 4, there's no tracking in a business plan. You build it, you make it, you put it in a drawer, and then your coach is like, where's your business plan? You pull it up, you're like, I didn't quite get there. And they put it right back there. And number 5, it assumes that the music never stops. It assumes that you can work forever. And we have to find a way to change that. A wealth plan, on the other hand, a wealth plan can show you how to change the financial bloodline of your family. My friend Steve Olson used this word. He says, how can we change the financial bloodline of your family? Let that resonate for a second. How can we change the financial bloodline of your family? That's what we want to talk about. So Pritesh is going to talk to you about how to design your wealth plan in 9 clicks. 9 clicks. And here's the best part about this. We're going to do this live. There's no slides. We're going to do this live right in the app. And so let's give it up for my partner, Pritesh Damani. So let me ask you a question. As Pritesh gets this up, let me ask you a question. Oops. Hey, can I get the slides back up, please? For 1 second. What do top performers, do you know, if you know a top performer at Real, just say yes. What do top performers at Real know that others don't?
9 ways to make money.
9 ways to make money at Real. What else? What else? They know the answers to the important things. Yes. What else? Say again. They ask Leo. That's a good thing. Good job, Hector. Here's what they do. The best agents, the best entrepreneurs know all the offerings and the options that are available to them on the platform. That's what they know. They know here's what's available. They know here's what's available. They know here's what's available. They don't have to utilize all of it, but they know what's available. That's the cool part, and that's what we're going to show you. All right? So let's go to the demo. Pritesh is going to show us something, and this is the wealth plan.
Let's do it. So, I'm so happy that you guys are going to be very wealthy. How much so Sharran, we're going to role play here, right? Sharran, you have a beautiful family. How much do you want to make in 5 years? Your family, like, envision your family in 5 years, and give me a number.
I'd like to make $3 million.
$3 million bucks. All right, let me make sure I get the right amount of zeros. This is live. If it breaks, don't yell at me. All right. So let's ask you some basic questions.
Yep.
How many deals can you do a year?
10.
10? All right, let me put some 10 in. Gross sales volume?
10 deals at 500 grand, so 5 million.
You mean 5 million? That's right. Okay. Okay. So everyone here knows about SPP, stock purchase contribution, right? Would you be willing to participate?
Yes.
All right. I'll check that off for you. Do you think like you'll be able to attract 5 people to Real over the next 5 years? 5 people. 5 people.
Jesse Peters thinks I can I do 5? 5.
5. If you really tried, oh my God. I don't know. So, I know. So, okay. What do you think they can attract? Average. I know some are superstars, they'll attract like a lot, and some there'll be people who like, I'm happy to just be here, right? So let's just average it out.
Say they attract 5 people.
5 each. Average, right? So some are gonna attract like, say 10, someone will attract 1, you're just ballparking
Yep.
it. So this is a plan, right? It's not supposed to be accurate, it's a good estimate, right? So it's ballparking it. What about Real Title? Will you participate in Real Title?
Yes.
Okay, great. So I'll check that off. Do you own any of your own shares at Real?
Yes, $10,000 worth.
All right, I'll just put 10,000. It's not a lot, but you should invest more. 10,000. This guy.
It's totally ripping me, Tamir.
Okay, and then what about additional stock? Do you want to like? Do you have any additional stock in any external accounts or something? Shh. Let's just keep it to.
Leave it right there.
Leave it
Yeah.
where it is. All right. 5 years from now, you know the market, you know our potential. Just pick a number. 5 years from now, what's the stock
What would be
price?
Real stock price? What would be Real stock price in 5 years? 25? With the credit card, 50? 3,000? There will be a yacht with a lion on it. If that happens. Say $9.
$9. All right. It's really, real, I hope it's more. Let's do 9. I'm struggling here with the scroll bar. Okay, so, ready? I'll click my plan. It needs to be less than, how many plans do you want? I'm just gonna keep it 10. My plan. So we slowed this down on purpose so it feels like it's thinking. So that's your plan. But I think you're gonna miss it by a little bit.
It doesn't look like I'm gonna make it.
Can you do one more deal? Like one more deal a year? I'll give you the Sharran playbook. Can you do one more deal a year?
As Dean Aguilar would say, I only need one more. I can do one more deal.
All right, let's change that.
So where did you see that I was off?
I saw that good question. This is the problem with the tech guy and like the business guy. Look, click, 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 click. Okay, tell them.
So you guys see on the screen, it says goal is 3 million and the projected earnings is 2.8.
So he's falling short.
So I'm short. It tells me I'm short. And that's why he asked me, hey, can you do one more deal? Because all we think about is like, how do I hit the next year's goal as opposed to hitting that big number that I want? He now tells me, can I do one more deal? Maybe that'll work. So let's see. Yes, I can do one more deal. Instead of doing 10 deals, I want to do 11. And so that would make it 5.5 million in volume.
That's right. Update. Close. Close. What about one more deal?
How about what?
right, you know what?
I haven't told you about the 100,000 shares of real that I have. No, I'm just.
Yeah, you know what? Let's keep it this. Let's move on. Like
Yeah.
it's close, $3 million. I'll make the difference. You hit that number, I'll give you the rest of the money.
But do you see now we've planned that? There's a plan for it. But Pritesh, what I don't understand is, what does this mean? What does this plan mean?
Great question. So, you know the 9 ways of making money real?
Do?
Well, let me show you. So, your whole plan is the 9 ways of making money real. So, of course, you have commission, then you have pre-cap, you have post-cap, you have the capping award. Based on all the stuff that we put in, those 5 parameters, the system tells you what your current data is, what you're on track for this year, and your 5-year projection. And it shows you all of this in real time. So he closes the deal tomorrow, it will update here, and it keeps track of it. Right? So let me walk you through it.
So yeah. So tell me about commission income. I don't understand it.
So you go to commission income, and it shows you your target, your overall target, your 38% of your commission income target over the 5 years, right? And it shows you how you're going to get here and how long it's going to take, right? You can actually, you might want to still experiment. You can keep experimenting it, right? So you want to learn more about what the commission.
So now, Pritesh, I have a question about my commission plan. I don't understand my commission plans.
Well, let me walk you through our commission plan. This is our commission plan.
How many times do you have to explain commission plans to people and you're like, where is that Google Doc? Where is that document that I made? Where is the spreadsheet that I made? Imagine having this right in the app so you can say, here is your commission plan, right?
So here's the best part. I always, for a year since he joined, I kept telling him the attraction deck feels like a manual for a washing machine. You got to peel the onion, peel the onion, peel the onion. Well, with this, you can literally walk from top to bottom. Pick your cap, 12K, 6K, 4K. Walks you through the whole thing. Go down your real journey. Join real, no monthly fees. Start producing. You cap, you keep 100%. And he walks you through the whole process, right? Some more stuff, some more stuff. Let's
So what's next? What's next?
Next up.
So now you're like, hey, you've got this SPP, stock purchase plan. What in the world is that, Pritesh?
Well, let me walk you through the projections and what it looks like right now. So based on your numbers that we put in and your current holdings and everything else, right? Use your projected value of your stock, pre-cap stock. And again, you can mess with this in real time. So you'll be like, hey, what is pre-cap? What's like another manual thing, right? So let's learn more.
So stop right there. Now it tells you, hey, you can put up to 5% in and you get a 15% bonus. You can actually explain this live to people, right? You don't have to go through your deck. You can do it live section by section. Section by section.
There's a fun example too.
Yeah. All right.
Keep going.
Keep going.
So
Yeah.
when you cap, based on your numbers, I know you're going to cap,
Yes.
right? Because you're going to cap, we're going to give you shares, right? So let's see what that looks like. So just for capping over the 5 years, you're going to get a certain number of shares, and that's the value of your shares just for capping, right? So again, you'll be like, hey man, like how does this capping stuff work? Like, I don't want to open the manual again. Yeah. So let's learn. You cap, you get shares. That's how it works.
Capping award explained. You cap, you get shares, right?
And this is all connected to our plans, like, you know, it updates if things change and stuff like that, right? And it's all interweaved, so you can walk through one from one place to another, right? So after you cap, guess what? Post-cap.
Post-cap.
Right? So you can go in and you get post-cap equity, $260,000 worth of post-cap equity, right? Again, just hit your goals this year, you're going to be a millionaire. Yeah. And I will make the difference.
A $3 millionaire.
$3 million. So again, let's learn a little bit about post-cap. So I go in here, post-cap. Exact breakdown on how it works. There's a good video.
It's a good video?
This muscle of real. He teaches you, he talks about it. And And you can like kind of how to elect in SPP and stuff like that, right? Okay, let's keep going. After that, you're like producing more, right? So there's a little lock icon. You know why? Because you actually haven't even learned about the elite awards.
Right.
So I'm going to unlock it for you.
Unlock it, please.
Boom. So that shows you exactly how it works. And based on your projections, we've given you, you're not going to make elite, I think. That's why that's locked, and it teaches you about elite, but you're not elite
Not
material.
good enough, yeah.
You're not elite material,
You need
man.
more than 11 transactions to hit elite, yeah.
But if you were elite, it's locked because you're not elite in this example, right? All right, let's keep going. Cultural award. First of all, how many people know how cultural awards work?
You guys know what cultural award is? Yeah.
All right.
Two ways to get a cultural award. Maybe the software can tell us where it is.
So for a year, I didn't know exactly how it worked. Because it was not part of like our platform. Like, okay, they just give it somehow, I don't know, right? We finally have it. This is exactly what you have to do to get cultural awards.
Yeah, it's super helpful. It's in the platform.
It's in the platform.
All right,
and
so
it projects it for you.
So this is good. There's a big number on that revenue share. I don't understand the revenue share. Pritesh, I find it super hard to explain revenue share.
Super hard to explain revenue share?
Yeah.
Well, first, let me tell you what you're going to make in revenue share. So this is, again, interweaved. What I explained in the morning, the rev share insights, all interconnected. So you can see what your tiers will be based on your projections that you put in, all of that. We project all of that for you. And I know someone's going to ask me, how did you come up with this number 5 and 5? It's based on our data. Existing networks tell us exactly what it looks like. So we can project just based on existing data and existing market conditions. So, but how does it work?
How does it work?
Let me show you.
How many of you have ever tried to explain revenue share to somebody and it's like hard to do? 3 people think it's hard to do. Yes, it's hard to do, right? Okay, Pritesh, help us out.
So I've got an example, simple 5-tier system, and everybody can see the U, where you are on that diagram. I'll wave my mouse around it. You, this is you. Cool. Pick who did the deal. Someone's going to do a $10,000 deal. You got to pick. Do you want the alien?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
The alien.
The alien did the deal. Boom. It walks you through exactly how the money goes. All right. Do it one more time.
But wait, there's
one more time. So there's something important, right? The alien did the deal. Agent 3, 500. Agent 2, 400. And Agent 1, you, 300. Let's do, I don't know what this is. Let's pick this guy. Looks like a, yeah,
it's monster.
Pick this guy. Boom. You made 200 in this one. And it explains like the diagram updates, right?
So there's something about co-sponsor revenue share. How does that work?
Absolutely. Scroll down. There's a little bit more detail on how the tier system works and stuff like that, and then co-sponsor. An exact breakdown of how co-sponsor works with an example so that you can walk yourself through it.
Good. Awesome. Awesome.
Cool.
So I got some stock awards for attracting, and now I know how to get there. I got the real title joint venture. I know how to get there. We got it. Now let me ask you this question. You guys are seeing this, right? So now, Pritesh, I can build a wealth plan for myself. Do you feel confident enough that you can use 9 clicks to build a wealth plan for yourself? Do you feel confident enough that you can use 9 clicks to help your team member build a wealth plan for them? But here's the problem. How do you explain the wealth plan to somebody that is not real? Because they don't have access to reason. They don't have access to all of this. If I were to get Pritesh on a call, I'd be like, Pritesh, let me build this wealth plan live for you. Say he built this live for me. He would just go in, pull up Zoom, and he would just explain everything right from this screen. And then what do you think I'm going to say? Send me a copy. Wait.
You want to send a copy?
How do you say? Can you send a copy?
Let's send a copy.
Wait a minute. What's going to be in this copy? What are you going to send? How does that look? How does
Let's take a step back, right? You're not with Real yet.
I'm not with Real.
I built this whole wealth plan for you, right? You know how awkward the conversation is.
Well, this is, yeah, it's awkward. You know why this is awkward? They're not level 5, right? It's the same problem that we deal with sellers, right? What is the problem we deal with sellers? It's awkward to have the first conversation because we say, oh, have you ever thought about selling your home? You say shit like that? We get coached to say shit like that. It's the dumbest thing to say. If someone, you go to your grandma and be like, have you ever thought about selling your home? No, that's weird. So it's an awkward conversation, and then you have to have the money conversation. Who solved this? Zillow. Why do you think they get all the eyeballs? How did they solve it? With this estimate. They made that conversation easy. It doesn't matter if it's right, they know it's wrong. But they are getting the eyeballs because it's wrong. Who did it better than that? How many of you use HomeBot? What do? They're like, hey, you want to know the value of your home? Renee says, I say, great, give me your address. I hit a number, I hit enter, and then an email goes out with that. Imagine if you could do that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, like, Sharran could have that conversation, like, let me just tell you about Real. For me, I would rather just send you a plan and wait for you to call me and say, hey man, what the hell is this $3 million?
Yeah.
Can you tell me about it?
Yeah.
And I would just walk you through it. So those are the two awkward conversations. Awkward conversation, non-awkward conversation,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So once you've decided which path you want to go to, you put in the details, right? And you send it. Now I'm hoping they look at $3 million and like, dude, I don't know what this is, but I want to find out, right? And I've broken the ice. Now people are calling me. I'm not calling them.
So what happens when I hit send?
When you hit send, a beautiful email goes out. A beautiful email that walks them through a whole plan.
Whoa, stop. It's branded to you because you generated it for them, right? You sent the plan.
You know why?
Why?
Because what are we, animals here? It is branded for you because you are attracting. You are the one who's sending the wealth plan. So they get to see the wealth plan. They get to self-educate the 9 ways of making money at Real. So everything we showed you, you walk through them. They learn, they click. They click the alien. They go, oh, I get it. I'm going to make $300.
I love it.
Then they learn about the stock.
What about if Brad does a plan for me and I want to change my wealth protection to 4 million?
They not only get an email, but they can click on it and they can adjust the plan themselves. But here's the best part. Here's the best part. Here's the best part. When they adjust the plan, you get a push notification. No, more. When they look at the plan, you get a push notification. More. The more intense it is, the more frequently they open it. Let me look at it. Let me show it. 5 times a day, 10 times a day. We make a dashboard for you and push it up. So you know to call them. Hey man, let me walk you through that $3 million.
So, here's the part. Pritesh, where do I get all of this? Is this live?
You can create the wealth plan right now.
You can create a wealth plan right now! But, hold on. we're not going to turn on your ability to send wealth plans to other people because I know you will take like 70, you'll hit upload, and you will just send. I know you. I know you. So we are going to agree that we're going to do a wealth plan sending training together. And once we have done that once and we agree to some non-spamming rules, we will turn on the sending for all of you. Okay? Do you think that you, today, tomorrow, Wednesday, will go build a wealth plan for yourself? Yes. Do you think that this can help you change the very financial bloodline of your family? Yes. Do you think this takes away the awkwardness to actually attract and send somebody something, a plan that they can change their lives so you don't feel smarmy saying, ooh, let me tell you about real. Right? We have so much opportunity to change the lives of other people like we've changed our own. And we can't do it without the Jedi himself, Mr. Pritesh Damani. Give it up for Pritesh.
One more thing. This is what I gotta do this.
But wait, there's one more.
Last thing.